Good Immortals, and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about some updates to the schedule. I've thought about this for a little while now, and I kind of want to change up the schedule based on new information that I have acquired through TubeBuddy and other algorithmic things, analytics and such, and all that good stuff, and just the comment rates and stuff like that. So there's a few formats that I want to try. It's all going to depend on how it fits in with my schedule and how my schedule changes over the next few weeks. And also it'll vary by viewership, comments, likes, and just whatever you guys say. Obviously you guys say, hey, this schedule's bad, this is not working, you're uploading too early or too late or whatever. Let me know and I will be happy to take your comments into consideration. So I'm going to do a few trials. I actually held it up. I have them all written down here on my phone. I'm actually going to do several trials over the next few weeks, few months even. And I'm going to see what works best. Because I can only produce content so fast. I'm a one-man band. Like, I do absolutely everything. I edit the audio, I edit the video, I shoot the video, and I do everything. So I would like to try to push myself to upload more than I was, but I also realized that given certain circumstances, like if I go back to school or something like that, I would have to cut back on videos actually and do less videos. It could also be because of the internet and stuff like that, just because I'm uploading in a higher resolution now. It may take a lot longer to upload stuff, you know, just all kinds of like backdoor things that I may have not accounted for. But I'm gonna. These are actually the most sound schedules that I can think of. If you also have any schedule ideas that I have not posted on here, or that I do not have written down, let me know immediately, and I can try to work in a small trial of it at some point. So here are the schedule trials. Obviously, there's the usual, I call it, which is Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 2 p.m. Central Time. Now, all these are going to be in Central Time, so when you hear 2 p.m., that is going to be in Central Time. When I say 8 p.m., that's going to be in Central Time. Okay. Central U.S. So I have the usual Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 2 p.m., which I usually upload at about 1:30 to kind of give it time just in case something went wrong with the video, or for some reason something didn't upload right or something. I could fix it within that 30-minute time frame, and it for sure be out and full force by 2 p.m. and it should be in everybody's sub boxes by 2 p.m. But you know, we're just gonna call it 2 p.m. Something else I've been wanting to try is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m. That may be a little too late in the day for some of you who are maybe Easterners or people who are overseas, but I do realize a majority of my content viewers are American, and they typically are in the same general span of time zones that I'm in. That's kind of my thinking behind that. 8 p.m. really isn't that late to be viewing content, because people are settling down for the day. They're just now getting done with homework, getting done eating, and they're laying down in bed, and they're just chilling for the last couple hours before they go to sleep, and they watch videos. That's just that's just the trend I've seen from our internet service provider. Like, they have this readily available, you know, what time people in this area search for things, and the traffic on YouTube in our area, our exact area, peaks around 8 p.m. So, or it like ramps up to 8 p.m. and it stays strong till about 10 or 11. And it kind of starts dying off slowly throughout the night. So that's kind of why I want to try 8 p.m. because that's when people in this area would view it. So maybe I should try building my channel in this area specifically, and then maybe try to broaden it a little more. Maybe upload earlier at some point, or upload at 2 p.m. as well once this becomes a little more of a regular thing, which we'll talk about that in the other schedules too. Now, assuming I would have to go down in video content. Not doing 3 times a week anymore. If we're doing 2 or 1 time a week, because of the extra effort that I'm going to start putting in videos, and the different kinds of content I'm going to be doing besides gaming. You know, some of that content may take half a week to produce, so I have to account for that as well. I have to really think about the production value that I'm going to put in certain videos. Now, your run and gun, like Let's Play, won't take that long to edit. But especially if I'm trying to put extra stuff in there to make it funnier, or if I'm trying to make it more interesting and engaging, that may take longer. That may take a little bit longer to edit. So that's kind of why I'm thinking I want to try also just posting Sunday and Wednesday, 2 or 8 p.m. I'm going to try both of those times separately and see how it works. And I'm also going to try a once a week on Sunday or Friday, 2 p.m. Now, I'm not going to tell you guys ahead of time when this is going to happen. It's just going to happen. So just be prepared for completely sporadic content for like the next month. Like completely sporadic. There are going to be weeks where I'm not posting at all or posting once. And there's going to be weeks where I'm going to be hitting you guys with a ton of videos at once. Like I said, I'm just going to see what I can keep up with. I need to push myself, and I also need to put on the brakes too, just to see which videos have the best quality, and like see if I get burnt out if I try doing, say, the twice a day videos or something. Like, that's crazy. That's what a lot of people do nowadays. A lot of people upload twice a day. So I want to try that. I want to try it for a week or a couple days at least, and try to see how that works in my favor. If it works in my favor, great. And if it works against me, by putting too much content out there that people can't get to it because they're watching all their other YouTubers or they're too busy to get to it, you know, I really want to make sure that I pick a schedule that's good for you guys and that's good for me too, because I've got to think about, number one, my own sanity, number two, the growth of my channel, because I'm not going to sit here and spend money on equipment and say, oh, I hope my YouTube channel fails. Like, nobody does that. So I'm going to attempt to put the odds a little bit better in my favor by posting at different times and trying to see which one hooks more audiences. And once I figure out what times and what days hook more people, I'm going to move to those days and time zones exclusively, or those times and days exclusively. And if I've got to post every day for growth, then I'll post every day for growth. But if I can get away with, not get away, but if it's better for my channel to actually post less than I did, if I grow more from posting twice a week but really concentrating on the quality, then that's what I'm going to do. So basically this is going to come down to, is it going to be better if I just flood everybody's sub boxes, or is it going to be better if I kind of stick to the shadows a little bit and kind of am sporadic, or is it better that I post once a week on a set day? So I'm just going to be really out there for a while. So I'm just preparing you guys for it. And I got a lot of videos planned and a lot of different ones planned too. I know you're supposed to do like scientific experiments with a control, but I've got what videos I've got. So I'm just going to post everything, and there's going to be Let's Plays. There's going to be Kelly cutting my hair. There's going to be, I mean, just all kinds of things. All kinds of different things that's going to be really out there. And I'm going to do some short film kind of stuff, and I'm going to do some bigger projects as well too. Now that I've got a good camera, I've got a couple projects in mind that are going to take a lot of time to do. So that's why I'm saying maybe a smaller schedule is better for me if I can go out and make a couple short films a month or something like that, or make a really long film over the span of a couple months. You know, I have the idea of like this documentary of my hometown, for instance, you know, show you guys where I came from, show you guys my little one-stop sign town that I came from. Like, I really want to show you guys and the history behind my town and all the interesting stuff, go up to the school and all that stuff, and like film Of course, get their permission first before I do things like this. But like go in there and just ask them, hey, can I just like while class is in session, can I just kind of roam the halls? Y'all can come with me, and I'll just take my camera and record and say, hey, this is where I went to school. This is what I did, and things like that, and go visit like my band director or my former band director, and ask, can I take a practice or something, like just to give you guys an idea of what my life was like leading up to now, and also kind of show you guys my roots, so to speak. And that's my idea for that longer movie. That's going to take a ton of work, a ton of like getting in contact with people. That's why I'm saying maybe it'd be better if I just posted once a week and focused a little bit more on those higher production valued movies where I can go and interview real people from my hometown, and I can do stuff like that a little bit better. I know I'm just like throwing my hands up on my face and stuff, but I think that would be some really cool stuff to show you guys. The once a week would be either on Sunday or Friday. 2 p.m. because that's Sunday and Friday are my two best days statistically on YouTube. 2 p.m. So I'm going to see if that is holding up, because the way TubeBuddy works is you do it one time and it doesn't ever update unless you pay for it to update, which I'm not going to do. I mean, it'd be useful information, but this is what this is for. I'm basically doing it the hard way, the manual way. So I'm going to be doing that, and I'm going to pick a couple weeks where I'm going to upload very seldomly. But I'm going to try to pick 2 very busy weeks. But in the next couple weeks, I'm not going to be too busy, I don't think. So the next couple weeks is the days that I'm going to be like completely sporadic with it. Like where I'm going to upload my usual. The usual is probably going to happen first. I'm going to go back to my usual first. And then I'm going to go to my usual at 8 p.m. instead of 2. And then I might go to every day, 2 or 8 p.m. I've got to try both of them to see which one works better. But I'm going to see if I can post every day. Am I capable of doing something like that? Because I don't even know, to be honest. I've never tried it. The most I've ever uploaded is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because I started off uploading 2 days a week. And then I was like, I want to do 3 days a week. And I kind of fiddled around my schedule. I was like, oh, well, why don't I try Monday, Wednesday, Friday? That sounds like a pretty good idea. It's pretty balanced. The only real gap between content is on the weekend. But I kind of called it like, I kind of told you guys that you can go and revisit content on the weekend that you may have missed throughout the week, and I think that's what most people did for the most part. I want to try different schedules now and seeing what works the best for you guys and what works for me as well with my schedule coming up. So again, I do want to try a couple weeks of every day, one of them being at 2 p.m. and one of them being at 8 p.m. every day. And then I'm going to try for at least a brief period of time to have 2 videos a day ready at 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. Just be ready for that. I kind of wanted to put this little update video out just so you guys are aware of everything that's going to happen. I want to get a little bit ahead before I do this so that I am able to mass upload everything. If I'm a week ahead, then I can mass upload everything and not have to worry about it. That's why, like I said, I'm mass recording and I'm mass editing right now during my break. The work really never stopped. I mean, I may be stopped doing anything for 3 or 4 days, just waiting for my camera to come in. But other than that, I've been recording since then, just whenever I got a chance. And the next few days, I'm going to really hammer recording videos and editing and things like that. So that I can try out these schedules. So if you have any comments or suggestions on the schedules that I made, maybe I forgot one or forgot something that could be very possible. If I go down to 2 days a week, it would be Sunday and Wednesday, 2 or 8 p.m. So that's another option if I go back down to 2 a week, because used to when I did 2 a week, it was on Tuesday and Thursday. And to me, honestly, looking back, that was way too close together. And it left too much of a gap between Thursday and then the next Tuesday. It was like 4 days of no YouTube gap. But my thinking was, I guess I'll record on the weekend, edit on the weekend, and then have the videos for that week. But either way, either way, I think Sunday, Wednesday would be a little bit more balanced. Just because it's literally equidistant apart, you know. That's how they do church services, so that they're equidistant apart pretty much. And that's how they do that in that way. And it also works great for people who have to work because Sunday's on a weekend and Wednesdays is in the middle of the week, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're gonna figure it out, guys. We're getting there. What do you guys think about the new quality? The new quality and the new schedules? Just let me know some things down in the comments below, and I'll be sure to try to respond to as many people as I can. Because like I said, I am going to be for sure trying really hard to work everything out and things like that. So with that, I think I'm going to end this video off here. Like I said, please discuss everything you may have concerns about in the comments below. God bless, and I will see you guys later.